Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Shield. In between videos, I actually decided to go with my heart and with the popular opinion because you've got to do it for the fans, and I did decide to name Zorua a child, which I'm... because there's only one thing worse than a rapist, and it's a child. So yeah, here we are in the Galar mine where there's going to be loads of these coal things wandering around the place. And a star piece. What is this? Super Mario Galaxy? Don't even get me started about like 3D All-Stars. I am one of those annoying people, I will tell you guys right now. This guy has like a grey beard and black hair. It's very strange. He must have used Just for Men and ran out before he got to his beard. I am one of those terrible people, apparently, who is not satisfied with 3D All-Stars because of the way the camera works or whatever. I actually shouldn't be fighting this thing. I should be using Vigo! Vigo the Carpathian is what I should be using here. Yeah, because like I didn't get it, my brother got it, right? And you've seen me play Pokemon Sunshine, Super Mario Sunshine on this channel. You guys know that I can play that game, and that I'm actually, it's one of those games where, and I've said this before, one of the few games where I would claim to be somewhat of something of a scientist myself, or somewhat of an expert, or at least extremely experienced at it, you know. And I just couldn't, not just the camera controls, but the jumping. Why the hell is jump, why isn't A jump and B slide? And I'm not even going to invite you guys to try and offer me a legitimate explanation or like a worthwhile explanation, because in my mind there is none. Like, why would you take the original game, right, which has the controls of A being jump and B being to slide? TM54 Rock Blast could be good. It's actually quite a good attack. I have it on my my main file, on Harry's file, not Bowser's file, which is what we're playing on now. I have a Cloyster with Skill Link and Icicle Spear and Sleeping with the Icicle, and also Rock Blast. As well put Vigo out here because Ollie I'm afraid of Ollie getting hit by those I don't mean to get my nose in between your cleavage there, lady, but here we are. I don't want Ollie to get battered by rock-type Pokemon, or fighting-type Pokemon for that matter, like this ugly thing. Which looks like those ghosts in Daffy Duck's Quackbusters. That's what I was trying to remember when I saw it that time, in the first time we went to the wild area. It looks like there's this one part in Daffy Duck's Quackbusters where it's pretty much like a reference to Ghostbusters, where Bill Murray goes to see like Sigourney Weaver, and she's like floating in her apartment and all this kind of thing, and she's saying that she's haunted, and Daffy Duck doesn't believe her and all of this kind of thing, and the ghosts that are possessing her look like that Pokemon. Switch me, I might as well use Homer. The kids can call you Hoju. But what was I complaining about now this time? Oh yeah, like the controls. Like, why wouldn't A be jump? Like, the buttons, and I'm looking at the controller right now, the buttons are in the corresponding locations as on the GameCube controller for A to be jump and B to slide, or grab, or whatever you do with the B button, which is very limited things in Mario Sunshine, right? It's like you talk to Toadsworth and shit like that, right? But Might as well learn Headbutt, I guess. Might as well use that head for something, but do I want to lose Acid and Water Pulse? Do you know what? Losing Acid is probably worth it. Drop Acid, not school, kids. But the, what kind of mind-bending psychotropic drugs were they taking when they made that design choice, you know? And you guys know me, I'm not an unfair reviewer, you know? I really amn't. Like, I will look at the big picture and I will take everything into consideration and things like that. But you cannot tell me that people would prefer to have B and A both be jump or some shit like that, and then X and Y to be grab or talk to Toadsworth. Like, you can't convince me of that. And if they want to change it, well, at least give people the option to change it themselves, or change it, or reconfigure it, or something like that. It's like your target audience isn't just like new players. Why is Scary Face a TM in this game? That's pretty much like harkening back to the days of Generation 1 where you got shitty attacks like Teleport in a TM, or Whirlwind and shit like that, or Psywave for that matter. Jeez, this is really the disgruntled episode, isn't it? It's like, everyone's in a bad mood today, including me. But yeah, it's like, no, like, why? I just don't understand it. Like, at least, like your target audience is just as much you're trying to get the cash out of the people who played the games back in the day and want to be able to relive it. And I know that because I live with one of those people who was like, oh, I'd love to have Super Mario Sunshine again and be able to play it again and play it on my Switch, right? Not someone like me who's like, well, I have it on the GameCube disc still, so why do I need it on another console, you know? Not like people like old farts like me. So yeah, it's like just extremely strange. And that's even before we start talking about the camera, because I'm one of those camera people as well, where I love the inverted camera controls. You guys can know that you guys have probably seen me change camera controls in order to be inverted in a lot of games that I've played on here. So, like, you have a choice. Either you keep the thing the way it was, or you give people both. But you don't just take the way it was and worked before, and then just make it another way without giving people the option of configuring it themselves, you know? That's not the way you do things. So, I don't know, very kind of, like, I thought it was a great idea. I was like, yes, those are like 3 brilliant games to represent the Mario series, you know? And we've seen Super Mario All-Stars. I have Super Mario All-Stars, the release that they did of it on the Wii. Another game that I have an issue with, which is, like, my issue with that is why didn't they include Super Mario World when there was a version of Super Mario All-Stars which included Super Mario World? So, it's my issue with that game. The issues will never stop. It's just like those little illogical things that I don't understand. Like, with, like, Super Mario All-Stars, the release they did on the Wii, it's not like it costs extra money to do the version that has Super Mario World instead of the version that doesn't have Super Mario World. And how much cooler is it to have, like, Super Mario World on the disc as well? It's a million times cooler because that's an amazing game, you know, but it's just like an oversight, and it's such like a stupidly easy fix, you know? That's the thing that's irritating. But like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, why don't they put Mario Galaxy 2 into the game as well? Because that is stupid. Those people are stupid. Because reason number one that they're stupid is because Galaxy 1 is a better game, and Galaxy 2 pretty much adds very little to the mechanics of Galaxy 1, so it's pretty much, like, it's a great game, right? But Galaxy 1 is better, and Galaxy 2 doesn't really expand upon what was introduced in Galaxy 1, so what's the point? Am I going to like screw Bede over the same way that I screw everyone else over? I might as well. I just can't get sick of taking advantage of this. It's so funny. Coming this way, Potter, I'd advise against it. Any trainer with a wishing star is in for a beating from me and my Pokémon. Okay. I'm up for it. I'm up for a beating from you any day. You're the gym challenger endorsed by the champion, aren't you? What a joke. You are aware that the chairman is more important than the champion, right? I was chosen by the chairman himself, so that makes me more amazing than you. I suppose I should prove beyond a doubt just how pathetic you are and how strong I am. I totally, like, since he's so full of himself, it's going to make it even more satisfying when a child beats him. Ugh, I need to calm down and stop, like, being so, salty. Vigo, but it's not Vigo, it's a child. I don't know why it says, like, Vigo as well. It's weird that it even uses, like, the same name as the Pokemon he's turning into or whatever. That's bizarre. Because he's not Vigo the Carpathian, he's a child that's worse than a rapist. Do you know what? No, I'm not gonna. Because this is just too funny. Like, I enjoy it too much. There's that Kirby enemy Pokemon or whatever. I don't know, I can't really... It's like, I was like thinking about like, oh, what Pokemon are there any like Generation 8 Pokemon that I can actually use on my team? Seeing as like I have none of them at the moment except Courgette. Well, Homer technically, I suppose. Oh yeah, definitely learn that. That's really good. We'll learn that instead of Disable. Also, what is with this music? This is like some Sonic CD level crazy music going on right now. But no. I'm never going to get sick of you making a fool out of yourself on live television, Bede. And actually, when I was like thinking about it, like, I was thinking that they're actually like, I know they didn't introduce that many Pokemon in Generation 8 in the first place. There aren't a whole lot that they introduced right off the bat, you know? It's quite like a limited number. We defeated Draco Malfoy here. Like a lot of them I'm kind of like, meh. Like, it's not that I think they're bad or anything, it's just they don't speak to me. They don't speak to me, people. Well, that was unexpected. I suppose you're more able than I thought. Naturally, I'll remember your battle style and strategies now. I'm sure to easily defeat you if and when we face each other in an official match. When's the part that you make fun of me for not having parents or whatever? Like in that Batman script where he gets like a voucher for new parents or a coupon for parents but it's expired. Yeah, you get out of here with your bum bag or whatever. Flipping weirdo. A bag of stardust. That went like really quickly. I was like, how long is this place gonna take? But it went extremely quickly. I told you guys, the first part of this, like, I don't even need to heal up. That's how blasé I'm being about this whole thing. I told you that, like, the first part of this game, since we went to the Isle of Armor, first of all, is going to be, like, crazy easy, pretty much. What am I gonna do? Should I, like, I'll put Oogie Boogie in front, because... Well, no, I will put Ollie in front. Because why not? Ollie needs to, like, catch up in levels. We've gained so many levels, like, on the Isle of Armor, that the remainder of the first part of this game is just going to be ridiculously easy. I'm doing special training while camping to train my Pokemon. The finishing touch will be a battle with you. Alright, Calamity Jane, whatever you say. Oh, Jame, okay, Calamity Jame. Oh, Meowth. this is actually one of the Pokemon that I was considering. I was like, oh, I actually really like that Galarian Meowth. Like, it's like a really cool design because it's like, I'm gonna switch Pokemon here actually to Courgette. It's a really cool design and it's a Steel type. And I just like the concept that it's like supposed to be like a Scottish wild cat or whatever, like wild cat. It's just like a really cool design, and the way it like has like the hairy beard and things like that. It's like it takes Meowth and it gives it a whole other character. That's what I love about it, because that's what a form change should be at the end of the day, right? It should take like the agility. What a waste of my time. It should take the original Pokemon and give it a whole new sort of character, you know? Which, to a certain extent, there aren't a lot of forms that really do that. Like, you guys know I love Galarian Vulpix and Galarian Ninetales and Galarian Ponyta, Galarian Rapidash, or not Galarian Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales or whatever. But to be honest, they're still like a very similar character. Like Vulpix and Ninetales were always kind of very elegant, sort of pretty Pokemon, and Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales are very elegant, pretty Pokemon, you know. And like Meowth is a kind of, and Persian were always kind of like assholes, and Alolan Meowth and Alolan Meowth and Alolan Persian are also assholes. They're even more bigger assholes, right? But like with the Galarian form, they'd like give the Pokemon a completely different character. Like they give it a character of it not being this kind of like composed bitch of a Pokemon like Meowth usually is. It gives it this kind of like really wild sort of character, which is and like a completely different style, which I think is like really good. It's a really clever thing. It's a really clever way to do it, I think. So I really like that one. What is this? Oh no, I don't want one of those ugly things. No! The bush got in my way. Now I have to fight this ugly thing. Another one of those Pokemon that I could just never warm up to be honest. I just can't like Electrike and Manectric. They're just a weird shape, and it's like they're just strange. It's like I just can't like them. They're just weird looking. I'm gonna put Homer in front here. So yeah, that's oh, there's Yamper. Who's the best dog in Galeria or Galar or whatever? It's you, Yamper Damper. It's you. Well, there's Pumpkaboo here. Suppose we could catch one of them since it's almost Halloween. I've got the next plans for next Halloween. There's only 365 days until next Halloween. 364! You know what's crazy is I've like talked more about Halloween in this video than I did in any of the videos I recorded for Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Like pretty much all I did in Bloodstained Curse of the Moon was say, oh, this is the Halloween LP, and then I just pretty much didn't talk about Halloween for the rest of the video. And here I am now in this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Shield, and it's like I can't get enough of Halloween. I'm talking about Halloween here, there, and everywhere, while I fight this wild cat. Did I explain what I'm referencing with that wild cat thing? It's pretty much like the oh my god, am I gonna kill it now? I shouldn't have like used confusion one more time. Once is never enough with a man like you. It's like in the Royal Tenenbaums where like Owen Wilson has the meltdown or whatever on live TV, and his book that he's after writing. What are you doing attacking me through a fence or wall or whatever? It's like Wario on the wall. That old chestnut again. But yeah, his book that he's after writing is called Wild Cat, so he starts like freaking out and he's like, Wild Cat, like that. So it's like Wario on the wall. I can still remember that video. And it's funny because I don't think it even really sounds like the way I make it sound in the original video, though what's new? It's like the Mandela effect or whatever. It's like from that. It's like that one Retsupre video where the guy is what am I going to do on this thing? Water and grass. Well, if only I'd kept that poison attack now, I'd be on easy street. I might as well use Ollie. Ollie oxen free. What the hell is an oxen free anyway? But what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's like that one Retsupre video where that guy is playing Mario Kart. Can't you remember which Mario Kart it is? I think it's Mario Kart 64. And like the guy is like almost like, for some reason, like this guy is being a real asshole to his friend on the video or something, and then they're talking. There's this one point in the video where there's like they say something to the effect of "There's Wario on the wall," like that. And I think that's the kind of voice that they say it in. They're like, "It's Wario on the wall," and I just found it funny, and so I just started saying it like it's Wario on the wall, like that. I don't know. I have to go back and watch that video again, because that's like something it's like one of those things with me where it's after getting like the whole Wario on the wall thing is just after achieving a life of its own, which far outstrips the original content it comes from. No, I don't want Yamper Damper, even if you are the best cat in the United States. We're actually making some great progress in this video. We have to fight this freaky little kid. Oh, with a little Joel tick, which is like that meme spider thing. What am I going to use on this? Well, I suppose the water pulse. Why not? Ooh. Well, I'm glad I don't have that water typing now. Yeah, reduce my speed. Do your worst. But yeah, there's like so many of like those random. This is probably gonna hurt me. There's like so many of those like random videos or random like little sound bites where like the original content is like a little bit like, it's like nothing special or nothing like earth-shattering or anything like that, but in my mind, it's after like achieving like so much more of a life or so much more significance for me as like a soundbite than the original content ever did. It's like whoever like made that, like that El Jolto guy that made the important videos playlist, he was definitely thinking about people like me, because I love all those little sound bites, those little like couple of seconds that are just funny, you know? Though nothing will ever, like, it's like divorce is another one of those things, like that video, a child wants to learn knockoff. Does knockoff even do power 65? Torment? I might as well teach it that instead of Torment, because at least if I'm faster than the other Pokemon, Knock Off will do more damage. We beat this little freak. It's like that divorce thing. It's like that video is funny in and of itself. Like the video is hilarious. Like nobody can claim otherwise. That video is so funny. But like that whole like divorce element of it, where the guy is like, Jesus, that electric ugly thing, like leave me alone, or so many ugly Pokemon trying to attack me right now. All I want is like this Pokemon. Oh no, that's an Eevee. Well, I was just about to say I don't want Eevee, but if there's an Eevee just presenting itself to me here, might as well go for it. But yeah, so now to the extent that now anytime I hear the word divorce, It's... And I even say it like that video, it's like, divorce. It's like I just think of that guy's ridiculous laughter. It's like 15 years and all I've heard from you is laughter. Divorce. It's just too funny. So yeah, there's divorce. That's another, I was going to say divorce is a funny thing, but it's not. It like has a major traumatizing psychological effect on the kids that go through it, I guess. But then you have to say, if their parents had a reason to divorce, the kids are probably better off. It's like, you know, you shouldn't... Like, I think the temptation is there for a lot of couples to stay together just for the sake of the kids, you know, or for the sake of, like, not having what they would see as being a broken home, you know, even though that's a terrible term to use, because it's not a broken home, it's just a different family structure now, or a different family dynamic. But it's like, kids will know it when their parents aren't happy, or their parents don't love each other anymore, or it's just not working the way it used to work, you know? It's like, do you really think it's better for them? There's like so much crap to explore over here. It's like, since when is there so much stuff over here? I actually want to fight one of these guys, so I kind of want to catch one. They look so cool, I love them. They just look crazy. There's another one. Another opportunity to catch this thing, which hopefully I'll be able to. Homer used confusion. Dough. It's not very effective, apparently. I'm going to stick with it, because last time when I used Water Pulse and confused him, he ended up killing himself. I was like, yeah, do you really think your kids would prefer to live in a home where they know in their hearts that their parents don't want to be there with each other? You know, it's like that's not right either, you know, so might as well use one of these great balls of fire here. Come on, come on. Yeah, we caught a Wildcat. Wildcat. Meowth was caught. Jeez, things got real here, talking about divorce. Jesus, it's like, would you like to give Meowth a nickname? Why wasn't he added to my Pokédex? Add this thing to my Pokédex. I guess I will. I mean, nicknaming it... I'm not going naming it Divorce. Like, that was my original... That was my original, like, plan. I'll call it Hausu in honor of Halloween because he looks like that crazy fucking cat painting. Hausu. Hausu. I'll add him to my party, why not? It's like, this guy should be Dio, not that other Meowth. I'll put him in there instead of Oogie Boogie for a while. Why not? Why isn't it adding it to my thing, to my Pokédex? Do I already have this thing or something? That was weird. Oh, it's because I have Meowth already, because of Dio. That's why. So let's actually have a look at this thing. And then I really have to end the video. I was there like saying like, oh, I'm making so much progress. Check summary. Pick up. That's a piece of crap. Hone Claws, Scratch, Payday, Metal Claw. We'll use this guy for the time being anyway. Guess that answers your question about whether we'll be, that's useful for boosting bug attack. About whether we'll be using one stationary party or, oh, who's this now all of a sudden? A Wooloo is on the loose. It's like Link in Twilight Princess, eat your heart out. My, are you okay? You took that tackle head on. Here's another weird looking character, just strange. He looks like a Ditto transformed into him. Yeah, I'm one of those gym challengers, what's it to you? With your stupid Ditto face. I'm a gym leader and rather partial to grass-type Pokémon. I've been itching to see just how good the champion endorsed gym challengers are. Let me find out at the gym stadium. Yeah, I'll come into your stadium and I'll throw all of you out of there. Yeah, Wooloo just keeps causing trouble. Just wherever that Wooloo is, that's where you're going. He's almost like Mr. Glass. He's almost like, well, jeez, and if I walk any further, that Hop guy is going to start talking to me. Imagine Hop is standing down there, sees his childhood friend approaching, and then just abruptly turn around and run off. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this part that went on a little bit longer, where, first of all, I was like salty about Mario games. Second of all, I was talking about divorce. Ha 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 ha. It's like, yeah, Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye now.